You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, holy shit. Got to be more careful. The Indiana Fever last night after the game and today are getting absolutely roasted. Most particularly Stephanie White, Lin Dunn, Kelly Krauskopf, and Amber Cox are all getting absolutely destroyed after last night's game. Stephanie White outcoached. But Caitlin Clark looks like she might be sick still. We can't keep making it's like every excuse for Stephanie White under the sun. But the fouling. Again, like I said last night, you're not going to get these foul calls. And not only that, you're bitching about teams that's won championships. Guess what? They get the calls. Does the Fever want to be one of them teams and start getting the calls? Better go win something. And I swear, this team's not winning anything. Not with this coach. The spotlight is too big. I'm going to take you back before we get to the fan reaction to something Lin Dunn said the other day. And you can tell, this is my video. This was the Jason Whitlock LA Sparks video, but Lin Dunn said something. And this mentality crawls all over me and hatches eggs. Okay? It drives me nuts. Let's listen.
What these values are, the expectations, everybody is on the same page. Everybody feels valued. And I think that's one of the things leaders probably don't spend enough time with. What am I doing today to make sure everybody in my group, top to bottom, feel important, feel valued, feel like they're part of the team? Have I said thank you enough? Have I appreciated them enough? What am I doing to make everybody feel a part? I do want to say one.
Okay, I just got to stop it. I'm going to tell you, that is beta behavior. They've got an alpha dog on this team, and they want to turn her in. Congratulations, you want to turn Caitlin Clark into a regular widget. I want to make everybody feel exactly the same and valued. No, you need to empower the leader on your team to go lead. That person is Caitlin Clark. She's the dog. She's the alpha. She's the transcendent star. And in the heart of hearts, all those players know it. When you take a cat to get fixed, they call it spayed. They've tried to spay Caitlin Clark. And it's all of this. Ben Daniel, the sports psychologist, can F off too. You're not off the hook here either, reaffirming every bullshit message the front office and coaching staff put in her head all day long. Well, here's my deal. If you're going to be Kobe, if you're going to be Michael, if you're going to be Larry, if you're going to be Magic, you got to be a junkyard dog mentally. They were. Larry Bird talked shit to people through the whole damn game. And would tell them, I'm going to go right over here and knock down a shot. And then he'd go over there and knock it down. This team has destroyed Caitlin Clark's confidence. That's part of the problem. Are you seeing her news conferences right now? She looks like she's beaten to death. That's not the fans' fault, by the way. Fans are passionate. Fans are outspoken. And when you are the most popular player, and I'm really talking to the Fever, when you got the most popular player, you need to understand you're going to be criticized. Heavily and continuously. She looks very sick. I know it's a HIPAA violation to let us know. Robin Lundberg. Clark said she was still sick before the game. If I had to play on this team, I'd be sick too. If I was regulated to the fourth best player on this team, when I understand I'm capable of being a top 3 MVP candidate every year of what should be a 15-year career, I am capable of being a top 3 MVP candidate. Guys, I want you to look at this ratio. This is unimaginable. That's one of the worst ratios I've ever seen. There are less likes on this post than there are comments. Guys, holy shit. Really? Whoa! You're the worst franchise in sports. Tell us how you really feel, CDS. You're not wrong. Coaching for dummies. Steph White has made the most exciting player in the WNBA a decoy. F this trash, boycott it. The Fever was gassed at halftime. You know what? We keep bringing up defense. Defense. I don't know if you guys noticed, they only scored like 75 points last night. And sons of bitches can't score any points. Your offense sucks. And you're out here worried about defense. You can't score. You can't put up enough points to beat anybody. They got beat last night. Sabrina Ionescu didn't even play. If she'd have been in the game, they'd have lost by 30. It would have been a drubbing. If they would have hit any three-point shots, they'd have lost by like 18-30. Losers, work this one. Fever PR scum. Mitchell was the best player for the Liberty. So go put lipstick on that pig. I mean, wow. This guy calls out Herb Simon. Real Donkey Stuff 2.0 was at the game last night. People reached out to me last night and said, do you understand how many times Caitlin Clark didn't even touch the ball? That she was standing over in a corner. I said, yeah. I know. She'd be off screen. You'd be like, is Caitlin in the game right now? I mean, wow. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. I said last night, I never one time thought this team was going to win this game. Not one time did I think they were going to win. And guys, I swear to God, if Sandy Brondello was coaching that team last night, they lost by 50. I think the Liberty have downgraded their coach. Fire your coaching staff. I mean, shit coaching. Nobody setting screens for Caitlin Clark. My God, Venom did a breakdown of this last night. Last night or this morning I watched it. And Aaliyah Boston set a pick for Kelsey Mitchell. It was a vicious, beautiful pick. And then his shoulder trying to set one for Caitlin Clark. Fucking forget about it. I mean, what are we doing? All on Stephanie White and the refs. Vanderbilt Fever. It's time. Fire Stephanie White. As Coach White said last game, this is the standard. This is the standard. Get cultured, boys. The Indiana Bottoms. My dog. The Fever dark side are calling for a vote of no confidence against the Fever front office. Beautiful. 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 Cheeks. Yeah. Y'all some cheeks. We stopped going to games. We stopped watching the whole damn game. We're doing highlights until CC's out of Stephanie White's system. Don't worry, we have Lin Dunn. She knows how to get the Fever, yet another first-round draft pick. It won't matter if they'll draft another fucking point guard. Again, can you imagine being the Colts and you got Peyton Manning 2 years later, you draft Phillip Rivers or Ben Roethlisberger or a different quarterback from that era. You get the point. You don't do that. You don't do it. The more I've thought about that, you know what? That's a replacement move. There, I said it. That told you all you needed to know. They drafted another damn point guard in the first round 2 years after that shit. That's malpractice at a whole nother level. Glad the Liberty punked the Fever because Stephanie White and her amazing system needs to be exposed. Look at that. Woo-wee. Getting ugly. Worst coach ever. And you know what's amazing is the Fever will get mad at all of us creators because we're showing the fans' responses. This is the fans. It's not our fault, Stephanie and Lynn and Amber Cox. It's not our fault. This is your fans' voice right now. And because y'all can't handle it, you gotta divert and deflect and blame everybody else. Stephanie White is trash and must go. The Alphabet coaching staff and leadership have finally made Cece bend the knee and broke her will. She looks like a shell of herself out there. A shell of herself. I said the last game. She looks like she's been regulated to the third option. Fuck it. She's a fourth or fifth option at this point. It's getting worse. Wow. Wow. It's a dumpster fire. The house is on fire and they won't ignite. After 10 games, this team is 5-5. After 10, 5-5 with this big three. I'm sorry if you had a different. I'm going to tell you, as currently constructed, if Christie Sides had this team, they'd be 7-3 or 8-2 right now. I said it out loud. Oh, Rhodes, no. Rhodes, no. It's a bridge too far, Rhodes. Tell me what you think. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're still subscribed. Gag. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.